Did you throw it away here? Kids, do you think what did Ibu Livia do is good for our nature? Is it good? Oh, Ibu Livia, it's not good for our nature. So, can we do like what Ibu Livia did before?
No.
No. Where do you put this trash? If you finish to eat all of this food, where do you put it? Trash bin. Good job. Later on, Ibu Livia, you have to throw it away in the trash bin. You cannot throw it away on the land or anywhere you want. Okay?
Ibu Milka, I'm really sorry.
Cannot do this. It will make our nature messy, looks messy and not good. It's not beauty at all. Okay? Here.
Okay, I'm done with this.
Eh?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Where do you put it, Olivia?
The trash bin.
Thank you, Olivia.
Hi kids! Have you watched the video before? Yeah, I know what Ibu Livia did, it's not good, right? So today, I'm going to tell you 4 types of pollution. What do we want to learn? Yes, type of pollution. So, there are 4 things. Do you know what is it? The first one is land pollution. The second one is water pollution. The third one, air pollution. And the last one is voice or noise pollution. The first type of pollution is land pollution. I will give you 3 examples of land pollution. The first one is the garbage or the trash. It's like Ibu Livia did before. When somebody throws something on the trash, we call it land pollution. The second example of land pollution is mining. Mining is when somebody digging the ground to find something like diamond, gold, or even silver. Why is it land pollution? Because when somebody digging the ground, they will make a big hole and it will release the toxic chemical. The last one is farming. Do you know what is farming? Yeah, when somebody plants something on the farm, they need to dig the ground and then they will plant the plants, and to make it grow, they will use fertilizer. It will be land pollution if the person used too much fertilizer. The second type of pollution is water pollution. The example of water pollution is factory waste. Do you know what is factory? Yeah, it's a place to produce something. For example, maybe your toy, our clothes, or even the table. But the factory also produce the waste. It means it's the trash that they didn't use anymore. Sometimes the factory throw it to the river, so the river becomes dirty. The second example is fuels. Fuels, do you know when you ride a car, if you want to move, your car needs the gasoline, right? We call it fuels. Fuels is the things that a machine needs so they can work. But where do we find fuels? We find it under the sea. So when somebody digging the land under the sea, sometimes the fuel spills and it will make our sea dirty. The last example of water pollution is the water that we already use. For example, the soap water. After we wash our hands, we are using the soap to make our hands clean. But when we rinse it, the water becomes dirty, right? It will go through the pipe and then it will go to the river. Then they will go to the sea. It's not good for the water. Okay, hi kids, I will tell you the third and the fourth types of pollution. The third type of pollution is air pollution. Okay kids, I will give you 3 examples of air pollution. The first one is gases. Okay, gases has a dangerous chemical that called carbon dioxide or the carbon monoxide. It is not good for our body. Okay, the second example is the smoke from the factories. The smoke from the factories is the same like the smoke from the gases because it has the toxic chemical that is not really good for our body. The last one is the smoke from burning the land. Okay, because of the smoke, we cannot do our activities like what happened before in Palembang. Because of the smoke from burning the land, we couldn't go to school, we couldn't see and we couldn't breathe. Okay, the fourth or the last type of pollution is sound pollution. It can be sound pollution if the sound gets too loud or lasts too long. For example, the sound of transportation. Okay, the example number 2 is the sound from the stuff in our house like the mixer grinder, the vacuum cleaner, or maybe the music system. Okay, the last example of sound pollution is the sound from social events. Like when we have a party, we play the song or the music too loud, the other people will get disturbed because of that, right? Okay, so that's all about the types of pollution. Hope you kids, all of the kids can understand.
After you draw it in your book number 1, then you can draw it. Tell what kind of pollution that you draw. Okay, for the example is the voice pollution. When you take a nap and then somebody outside of your room listen to the music loudly. It's very loud. You still can listen to the song or the music. It's type of voice pollution. Voice pollution. Or we can call it as noise. Noise. First you have to draw it in your book number 1, and then you write the explanation, what kind of pollution that you draw or what you find. That's it.